Saskatchewan's premier is taking on the image of an outlaw cowboy. He's a huge Waylon Jennings fan and classic car collector. Wall's latest acquisition is Waylin's white Cadillac convertible. Wayne Mantica reports.
It's the car Waylon Jennings drove during the height of his popularity in the 1970s. Apparently, there's some of that outlaw cowboy spirit in Saskatchewan's premier. He just bought the late country singer's Cadillac.
It's a 1973 Eldorado that RCA Records bought for Waylon Jennings in that year. He had 2 gold records and they wanted to celebrate, so they bought him this car and his name sort of embroidered on the back and the flying W that was, and I'm a huge Waylon Jennings fan, so.
He's also a classic car fan. He owned an old Dodge, which he sold to raise money for the Cadillac.
Well, I sold my previous midlife crisis, which was a 67 Cornet.
The premier heard about the Cadillac through his son. Coulter Wall is a singer-songwriter who travels in the same music circles as Waylon's son, Shooter Jennings.
They sent me a note that said, look, this car's now available for sale, and so we negotiated it, and again, I had to sell the other one.
The car just arrived at the premier's place, but might need some work.
So Faith and I were driving down the road, and we may have blown a tire, and the tire, some of the shrapnel may have taken out the rad. So the car got towed back to Swift Current.
Once it's fixed, the premier plans to go on the car show circuit.
But it's Waylon Jennings' car. It's kind of an outlaw car. I think it's got a bit of an attitude. And we'll get it fixed up and we'll have it out for people to look at. The Waylon Jennings Cadillac is now in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan's premier has already restored a Shelby Mustang as a charity fundraiser, and he's working on a Dodge Charger. Soon he'll be cruising in a white Cadillac, just like Waylon, Willie, and the boys once did. Wayne Mantica, CTV News, Regina.